Sometimes all it takes is one person who believes in you. When the whole world turns its back, one heart can bring you back to life. This is the story of a boy everyone gave up on. Everyone, except one person. And that changed everything. Before the story begins, please subscribe if you believe in second chances. My name is Ayaan. I was the kid no one wanted, the boy everyone called worthless. Even my parents gave up on me. When I was 7, my father left. He didn't say goodbye. He just disappeared one night. And my mother, she changed. She stopped smiling, stopped caring. She would sit in silence for hours staring at the wall. She never looked at me the same again. I was just a child, but I could feel it. I wasn't wanted. At school, things were worse. I wasn't good at reading or writing. I was slow. I didn't talk much. So the other kids laughed. The teachers ignored me, and the world moved on without me. I started skipping class, started getting into fights. I didn't care. Why should I? No one cared about me. By the time I was 15, I had been suspended twice. No one expected me to pass my exams. No one expected anything except failure. Then one day, everything changed. It was a rainy Thursday. I had gotten into another fight, and I was sent to the principal's office again. But this time, there was someone else waiting. A new teacher. Her name was Miss Sarah. She had just joined the school. And she asked me one question that no one had ever asked before. She said, "Ayaan, are you okay?" I didn't answer. I just stared at the floor. She continued, "Because I don't think you're a bad kid. I think you're hurting." I didn't know why, but her voice made my eyes sting. Like someone had finally seen the pain I tried to hide. She didn't punish me. She didn't yell. She said, "Come to my room tomorrow, just for 10 minutes. Let's talk." The next day, I went, and the next, and the next. She gave me a notebook and told me, "Write whatever you feel, even if it doesn't make sense, even if it's just drawings." So I did. I wrote about my anger, my fear, how I missed my dad, how I felt invisible. And every day she read what I wrote, and she never laughed. She never looked disappointed. She just smiled and said, "I'm proud of you." No one had ever said that to me before. Weeks passed, then months, and slowly I changed. I started reading again. I raised my hand in class. I even made a friend, all because of one person, one teacher, who believed in me when no one else did. But just as life started to feel better, we got the news. Miss Sarah had cancer. She had been sick for months, but she never showed it. She was always there for her students, even when she was in pain. She left the school for treatment, and for the first time, I felt scared again. But I remembered her words. "Don't give up, Ayaan. You're not broken. You're just growing." I worked harder than ever. I passed my exams. I wrote her letters every week, and I waited. 2 years later, she returned. We met at the school gates, and I hugged her tighter than I ever hugged anyone. I told her, "I passed. I got into college." She smiled through her tears and said, "I always knew you would." Today, I'm studying to be a teacher because one woman saved my life. Not with money, not with magic, but with belief. Sometimes the world gives up on someone too early, but one person, just one, can change a life forever. If you've ever had someone who believed in you, or if you want to be that person for someone else, please like, share, and subscribe. Because believing in someone is the most powerful gift of all.